Welcome back to Let's Play Beltmatic. Actual Beltmatic gameplay by me. Um, we're on episode 8, and if you can remember, we did something kind of silly. We made a machine for 238 and combined it with the difference between our home base and the next number. So we're going to see how far that'll take us. But before that, I just wanted to double check. We are pushing a bunch of numbers that we don't need to anymore. We can get rid of everything basically. And since these are all fives, 5 belt machines, they're gonna be useless to us. It's my style or determination that as you upgrade things, you want to take a look at the speed and divide the belt speed by the operator speed. So 7 divided by zero point 0.5 is the same as multiplying by 2. That becomes 14. That means you need a minimum of 14 machines in a single line, and we've got 16 here. Otherwise, the pressure of the output is not going to be at the maximum belt speed. 7 times 2 for multipliers, 7 times 2 for adders, because we're both at level 4. If we were to introduce subtractors there at a point 2, we would need to level them up a little to have the same rate. We would need uh, 7 divided by point 2. Point 2 is 2 over 10, which is 1 over 5. So we would need 35 sevens to get a full 7 per speed subtractor. I might want to do that just to show people, but for this stream, our goal is to do at least the 2 next numbers, and I'm going to do just a little cleanup before I do that. These were the notes, so I don't go insane. These are our machines we're using. We don't use anything else but addition and multiplication right now. There is some use of exponentials and divisions in my toolbox. But let's get to it. We're making 370s right now, you can see, at a rate of 42 per second. And we want to make 432s. So if we do a quick calculation, 432 minus 370 is 62. And 62 is 31 times 2, and 31 is prime. So we'll do a little note here that we do 370 plus 62 equals 400. And I lost my note. 370 plus 62 is 432. And that is, there's our goal. So to make 62, we could add 31 plus 31, or we could add 30 plus 32. And we could also do, we could do 62, square root of 62 is actually 7. 7 times 8 is 56. Minus 62 is 6. So let's do that. 7, 8, and 6. So this is how I'm doing it. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus 6. 56 plus 6. So we need a 7 and an 8. Here's an 8. Here's a 7. Actually, I'll delete this one. And I'll delete this one too. 7 and 8 are right here. So 7 times 8. We'll take this multiplier. Yeah. That looks good. And put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a couple more. So here's our 8. We just want a little 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. 5 and 6. All right, so we've got 6 belts of 8 going in there. Here's a 7. Let's do like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. I don't need that. Okay, so we've got 7, 7, and 7. And these 7s, of course, are not tiling, are not going through. So we'll just do a quick little fix of these. Oops, that's not right. 7, and last but not least, 7 go on here. Unnecessary, but now they all look the same. Alright, so we got 56. And now we need to add 6. So we could we'll just do it the hard way. Yeah, I want to take some of this, so there we go. So we do need a 6. There's a 6 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a few to grow on. This 56 needs to go into a thing. There it goes. And here's the 6. And we'll do one of these all the way into here. Do one like this. Bottoms, and bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then we just do a little deleting here, like that. We're gonna do it like that, like that. And we go straight down. Ooh, I forgot to add. All right, so we need to add like this. I think we're gonna add like this. Look. Just like that. Right there. And we're gonna go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is terrible because there's no way they can ever get into that. But we can fix that. We'll fix that. 1, 2. Oh, let's do it like this. 1 all the way into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Outside and inside. Wow. All right, what do we got? 432s. Is that the number we're hoping for? It is. All right, I love to do this part. Okay, zoom in just a little, and we're at 1.5. That was from the first belt, and then as the second belt comes in, you get them 3.5. Now we're at, ooh, the first belt just died. All right, we're at 2.9. Oh, it's up to 4.5, 6.3, 8.8, 12.0, 15.3, 19 even, 22.8, 26.2, 29, 31.7, 33.8, 35.4, and of course 36.7. We're going to hit 42, 38.8 as soon as the bubbles stop. And I still see bubbles. There's the last bubble right there. 41.2, 41.5, 41.7, 41.8, 41.9, and there it is. And now we can, and we're actually almost to 3.6. Now we can look at our secondary objectives. All right, secondary objective subtractor, obviously. Um, we're not quite up to putting 29s directly in, but I'll never use subtraction because of the way that I calculate the numbers. But division is a different story. Division gives you some really neat properties. Well, there we go. 570. Now, 570 is a very special number. It's even. It's divisible by 5. It's divisible by 10. 570 has factors. If I divide it by 10, is 57 divided by 17. 57 divided by 13. Could 57 be prime? Is 57 prime? No, it is divisible by 3 and 19. So that's what I was looking for. 19. So 57 is one of those numbers that looks prime because it's odd and its digits are odd, but it's deceptive because 9 times 3 is 27, and 27 from 57 is 30. So that works. 19. That 19 is 10 plus 3. 10 times 3 is 30. So 30 and 27. The other alternative is 432 minus 570 is 138. So we could try this silliness one more time. I was just hoping for an interesting number like 19. So 570 divided by 19 is 30. So we could simplify all of this. Start over. Like, this is garbage, and these are artifacts. I like to keep them around just to look at, but we don't really need them right now. Over here. So this whole thing we could turn into, let's say, we're doing, what did we say? 570 divided by 19 is 30. So we're doing 30 times 19 is 570. And then we can also, with that, we can figure out that our 30s are 15 times 2 is 30. That doesn't help us. We don't have 15s yet. We do have 11s. 30 is 19 and 11. That doesn't really help us either. 30s are 5s and 6s. 5 times 6 is 30. That's two small numbers. And then 19 is 15 plus 14 is 19. And We can make 15s with 5 times 3 is 15, and we can make 14s with 7 times 2. We can make 14s with 5 plus 9. We can make 14s with 6 plus 8. We can make 14s with. We don't want to make 14s with 7 and 7 because that's 2 7 nodes, but we could make it with 7 and 7. All right. So we need a 5 and a 6, and we need a a 5 and a 3. So if we are talking about disassembling this whole machine, we might as well. We might as well keep. This is an artifact. This is a really cool artifact right here. I can get a better snapshot of that. There we go. A little better, even. There we go. Wow, that's a cool one. All right, we're going to throw that way up here. And, yeah, and I'll also take all of this, just paste it here, and delete everything. Yeah, everything's got to go. 570 is a really interesting machine. We're going to start with 5s and 6s. 5 and 6 is right here, 6 and 5. And so is 8 and 6 for 14. There's a 14 there. And I wish there was another 5 and 6 close by. Looks like we need too many 6s. 5 and 3 is 15. We just need a lot of 5s. Here's a 5. Alright, so let's start with 5 and 6 here. Right, like this. Right there. Alright. And what we'll do is a 5. So then I'll do 5 this way, and I'll do 5 that way, and 5 that way, and 5, and one more, 5. Alright, there we go. 5s times 6 is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got 30s. We're brewing 30s. Alright, 30s are good. Check off 30. Now we need. Now 19s are actually 9 squared. Or we could do. No, I'm sorry. 9 times 2. We could do 16, which is. Just seems super messy to do 15 and 14 to make 19. So we could do. What am I saying? It's 5 times 3 plus 4. I did this the last stream too. I'm trying to make 29. Oh my god. Alright. 5 times 3. That's all we need is 5 times 3. Here is a 3. Now we just gotta get a 5 over here. The 5 way over here. I'll take it. X. There we go. 1. I'm shooting. I'm sniping. 2. Can barely see. It probably doesn't even come across on the stream. 1, 2, 3. What do we need? 4s? Bam. 1. 2. Last one. It's a killer. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15. So we got 30. We got 15. 15 plus 4. So we're gonna totally steal this machine right there, and we'll steal it like nobody's business. Bam! Look at that! Look at that! So good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. XX. 5. Ooh. What in the world is going on? These are outputs. I'm in the wrong spot. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, salvaged. All right, so 4 plus 15 is 19, and 19 times 30. So we'll do another one here, like this, and we'll line it up so that it picks up the 30 as an input. If we do it right over here, there we go. We're gonna try to line it up underneath this, like that. Okay, and then we'll just have to start this over, like this. Is that right? Nope. I think I'm gonna start with 19. 19 first, into the top. Then comes 19 into the top one, and 30s are going to go across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Already done. Okay. This 19 is going to go over the top, and that's never going to happen. There we go. All right, and then this one goes here, and we go something like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, and then we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think it's because we already had one, but I only counted to 5 because we had already done the first one. 19s, and problem with completing your output before you're done with all your inputs is that we already got a rate, and I didn't get to see it turn over, but I guess it's not as exciting for everybody. All right, so we did 570. We had been stacking, solving for the difference between the last number. This will unlock dividers. I'm excited about that. See if we can build some pressure in the system using division. And I just saw a 361. I just saw a bunch of 361s. So we've got a belt. It's the middle, one of the middle belts that's outputting the wrong number. Right here, pause. There is one. So there's 19s on this row. How are the 19s getting in there? They're coming down here. There's a 19 goes down that way. Is that it? Okay, let's clear these 19s. All right. I hate when that happens. A rogue belt. Wait, there. I just saw a 361. We must have another belt going down. Oh, that could have been a build up. I didn't clear the actual belts. Okay. I see only 30s on the bottom and 19s on the top, so I think we're good. But that'll definitely drop your your max rate if you are calculating for the wrong number. Okay. All right, 38.3 is still pretty good. As the 361s disappear, and they're gone. There's some bubbles. Okay, 361 is going. 7, 3, 2, 1 is gone. 42. 42 has been reached, and we've unlocked division. All right, we're up to 12. There's division. Let's look at division. Division has, subtractor and division level 1. Subtractor, division level 1. Wow, that's 0.2. That's something we want. How are we doing on time on this stream? We are looking at 27 minutes. I think I'd like faster belts, maybe. 42 is not enough. Or more belts. I don't know which is more important. I mean, faster multipliers would be good too. If I did faster belts, that would put bubbles in us because we're working on 16s. I guess we could just take a break from the shenanigans. I'll leave a little note here. 636, and we can do. We can calculate. 636 minus 570 is 66. So 570 plus 66 is 636. That's our next goal state. And yeah, let's do 29. I like 29 would be the 15 plus 14 that I was subconsciously doing. We're gonna go left. I hope that doesn't offend anyone. And if it does, they're offended for the wrong reasons. So 7 and 7 looks good. That's a 14 right there. We could do 14 that way. And of course, we're doing addition. So I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. Addition here would be 7 and 7. And next would be 7 and 8 for 15. I don't see any 8s. I could do 11 and 14. That would be 15. I'm doing it. Wow. I do believe I have to flip. Okay, so there we go. And then this would have to be flipped as well. Both of these. Rotate, rotate. 7 and 7. And we'll do the... we don't need this at all. Okay. We got a lot of work to do. 7's going here, 4's going here, and I've got a brand new 11 right there. We'll start with 11's. 11's on the bottom. 11's on the bottom. 11's on the bottom. Alright, so 11's on the bottom looks like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 11's on the bottom. We have a thing going on here. To be continued. 4 on the top. 4 on the top. 4 on the top. 4 on the top. And 4 on the top. And 4 on the top. Alright, and then the last one. This 11 went to market. Snuck around the 4 on top. Okay, we got 15s. Don't know if I've ever made 15s with 11s, but 11 is a handy number to have. There we go, 15s. So 15, and now we can work on our 7s. So our 7s go 7 on the top, 7 on the bottom. And in a weird way, adding the same number twice is a lot easier than multiplying it. Don't know why, but we'll just say it is. I tend not to square numbers because it puts a burden on finding two numbers near each other, the same number near each other, and I feel it's easier to do the other thing. So we'll see. I don't know. Everybody plays their games differently. So 14 and 15, and then we want to take one of these guys and flip it. 1, 2, and string it out. In this case, we're gonna add again. We're gonna add. Probably need some space here. We're gonna add so that the output is here. We got output right there. Just like that. And this gives us the ability to... Oh man, this happened once before with my adder. I wonder if that adder is defunct. Okay, the belts were pointing the wrong way. Alright, so we need a 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2. Alright. Now we need to bring these guys all the way in from outer space. I guess the game makes it easy for us to do that. You can just scroll with the right mouse. And because we're only doing 6 belts, it doesn't really take that long, because it would take longer if there were 12s. It's definitely where we want to get to, 12 belts. Where is everything? Alright, so we've got 29s Do we have the same problem again? I thought I fixed that. Maybe I didn't clone it. There we go. All right, now we can drop a 29 like that. It's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it like that. Just like that. And then we're gonna have some division going on. We got the divider right here. But the upgrades are going to need 600. And they're going to hit 600 very quickly. But they're going to jump to like 15k or something. I think. Maybe 7. I don't know. We'll find out. 3, 2, 2, 5, 1, 1, 5, 0. Upgrade 447. Nice. It jumped to 6k. So there you go. 10 times. So yeah, we max belt speeded our 29s so that they would. Oh, 570s are lame. I'll just you know chop it off here so that we don't feed the source. But look, we're still not at 42. 41.9. Are we gonna hit 42? That's how you know you didn't make any mistakes. There's no gaps or anything. Max belt pressure. All right. That's probably the stream for now. Some interesting things are happening with the divider being zero point 0.3. I think we'll try to get it up to 0.5. I think that's a really nice place to start, and 447 is a good target for the next stream. Yeah, so we can focus on getting the divider up, and then I can show you some neat tricks with dividers. Dividers are underused. Let's put it that way. All right, guys. Thanks. Talk to you on the next one. Bye.